Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Legends ZA Live. My name is Ectric, and we're here in yet another stream where we will be playing some more ZA, getting some more Pokemans for our hyperspace decks, possibly also doing some shiny hunting. Should be a good time. Hope you're excited for this. If you are and you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Glitchy Dude, thank you so much for coming in as well. As always, we are going to be doing some space-time distortions in the background in Legends Arceus. Uncaught Pokemon is unforgivable. 30 years forced labor. That's what it's feeling like doing space-time distortion shiny hunting. 30 years forced labor. And speaking of, I already have one all queued up, so we're going to actually start with that. Also, I ended up calculating out how many space-time distortions I have done, at least recorded. You know, like that there is a record of me having done them since the game came out on my main playthrough. I didn't count any of the ones that were in the replay playthrough that I did a couple of years back, but I counted it, and there were 218 total space-time distortions that I have done to this point, and in all of those, I have never gotten a shiny that I needed. Feels bad, man. It feels bad. 1 second. Do I have the mouse wiggler for this? I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna have to do it manually. That's okay. When's the next one? Time you're gonna play Jack in the Box? It's a good question. Probably not this week. Maybe next week. Forced labor is sitting doing nothing for like 20 plus minutes, then 2 hours or 2 minutes of work running around. Yeah. Honestly, might be worse than some other versions of forced labor. Not all of them, but some of them. All right. So we already have it spawned up. We're going for 219, number 219. Let's go. All right. All right. Special spawn number 1. Ain't nothing doing there. Oh god. Get out of there. Two Vaporeons. Come on, give me a shiny Vaporeon. That would be so freaking dope. That's special spawn number 2. Alright. Those. And no special spawn chance. Again. Have you played Roblox? No. I've never played Roblox. Not really sure I have much of an interest either. I got a bunch of games that I need to get through, and adding one that's like very sandboxy seems like a bad way to get through those other games. Alright. Well, first one's looking like a dud. Oh well. So fun fact, I set up a little something to hopefully get ourselves some give me a bit better chance of like knowing when space-time distortions are happening and being able to like tell when one's about to form, that kind of thing. I hooked up a spare switch dock to my old laptop with my old capture card, and basically I have the game playing on my laptop, so that it is visible and not just like propped up on the like physical screen. Um, it will allow me to be able to see it and possibly try and like spot it in the corner of my eye rather than just having to like have it very small. Also, it allows me to like plug in my headphones into the computer to be able to listen to the audio from the game, and the game, the Switch itself will still be charging, so I won't have to worry about losing power and stuff like that. So that is the current setup. I think that I want to try and create some sort of Python program that is able to like recognize when it says a space-time distortion is forming on screen, but I have not yet figured out whether that's going to even be possible, because I'm not positive, but I think that the text is only semi opaque, so it's not like completely solid, which means that the background is going to matter with like color recognition, stuff like that, and it just basically means it's going to be very difficult to like find some sort of consistent thing that the program can recognize without doing like text recognition program libraries and stuff like that, which are a pain to say the least. All right, all set there. Now let's just pop this. All right, we're gonna turn that off for a second. What shades are you missing for your group of like trying to get the shiny Eevees? Oh, I only have like three or two shiny Eevees so far. One of them is going to be the shiny Eevee itself, and then another one I'm kind of just letting it sit until I get all of the evolutions that I need, so that if I were to like, for example, if I were to evolve it into a Vaporeon, I have a shiny Vaporeon, but now if I catch a shiny Vaporeon later, it's now a duplicate. Whereas if I were to keep it as an Eevee, I have a shiny Vaporeon, and now I can evolve it into, let's say, a Leafeon. So I keep my options open by keeping them shiny Eevees. And so far, I only have a shiny Eevee and one, Schrodinger's shiny Eevee. But yeah, so far 2 total, so I need most of them. Anyway, let me pop this back on. And bam. Perfect. All right, let's actually do this thing. So this is going to be the place we go, because it looks like we can get some sort of Pokemon that we don't have yet. All right, what's the closest spot? Is it 10? Okay, if you say so. Want to play my tablet? All right. Have a good one. Okay. Wait, that's not it. Where's the thing? I think it's on the other side of the... Yeah, it's over this way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I get so mixed up because like there's like no consistent way that they have you like where in regards to the wild area that they spawn you. Like if I were to click this here, sometimes it'll have you spawn like right below it, sometimes it'll be all the way to the left, all the way to the right, on top. Like it really depends. Like clicking over here spawns you like over by this one, whereas like clicking by this one, it's down at the bottom. This one I think is like to the left. Like it's different for everyone, and have trouble memorizing which one's which. Alright, so we're all set there. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's see, so psychic or normal. Let's just go maybe humongo power? Yeah, let's do this one. Alright. Gorgeous. Alright. Store floating Pokeballs, catch wild Pokemon, use the catch window. Okay. Catch window is just like zooming in, right? No, it's after battling them, right? Alright, let's just do this then. Whoops. Okay. One. Good. 2. And then... Whoop. Okay. Got those. Earlier. We already have, right? Yeah. Where the heck are the... There's one. Okay. Oh, Cyclozar! That's cool. Catch that. Nice. We'll catch a bunch. Funny Man, welcome in. And, Tay-Tay, welcome in. Shiny Litleo and Vivillon and Pokemon Legends. Ah, nice! I've had actually some pretty decent shiny luck in ZA since I got the DLC. I had really terrible luck when it came to just like going for like regular shinies in like the wild areas and stuff like that. But once I got the DLC and was able to do the hyperspace ones, the luck has been kick ass for me. So I've got a decent number. Okay. Aha. We go across. Alright, bam. Scored a shiny Cobalion. Axe Armor, congratulations. GG's and welcome to the stream. So, this is my tried and true method. Is to just continually warp back to the beginning. I do not have the DLC. Yeah, I mean, I would say that for me it was worth it. But I completely get if you don't feel like you want to buy it, or you know, can't afford it or whatever. Or if you just aren't in the mood for it. You know. Trying to get the Frigibax Hyperspace. Yeah, I have not gotten any of the Baxcalibur line yet. So far, it has eluded me. Do I have a space-time distortion for me? I do not. Okay. Extremely luck-based? Oh, great. Well, I'll have to make sure to keep my eye out for it and prioritize it if it happens to show up. Yeah, I know you were saying that you had a shiny Litleo. No. I don't want a game chat. Thank you very much. The odds, nice. I got the shiny charm, so all of my odds are boosted. I only got one shiny full odds, and it was Tynamo that I evolved into Electros, which I sadly did not use on my team. My mascot is a Ectric, so I used Ectric on my team, but in hindsight, I feel like I should have used Electros. I had a shiny of it. It was you know, one of the Pokemon that was featured in this game. Like, it really would have made sense for me to use it, but I didn't. So, oh well. Just loop it around real quick. Do you mind? Okay. Shiny's there. It's 5-star exclusive. I did, however, get Gimme Ghoul every Rotom form. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've not done any of the 5-star ones yet. I've been kind of avoiding those just because they're annoying. Hey, Meow Stick. Hey. Ooh, what's up there? Oh, it's just another Pokeball. I was like, what is that sparkling? Okay. I might as well grab it. Alright, let's do... I'm shiny hunting again. Nice, nice. Technically I am right now too. In that I am not looking for any more Pokemon in this, or not, I've already gotten all of the things I could get in this distortion, but I'm still going for it, and, respawning. Pseudo! Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Pseudo, I forgot to well, I didn't forget to mention, but I figured out the number of space-time distortions I've done total in PLA, and including the one we just did this stream, the total on my main playthrough is 219 that I can confirm. It's very possible that offline I have done more, but including all of the daily space-time distortion shorts that I made, and all of the streams, I ended up having 219 total. which is a lot. And I haven't gotten a shiny once. Well, a special spawn shiny. I've gotten like maybe half a dozen or so shinies total. Okay. So that one was good. That one's all set. That one's done. That one's all good. That's the legendary one. So there, we've got this one done. Should I do some of like side quest ones? I like doing the whatchamacallits, the catching the Pokemon. I don't like doing the quests, the side quests and the battle ones and stuff like that. They're boring comparatively. You know what? I'll do one side mission one, and then I'll go back to hunting. I'll like dose myself a little bit and do a couple, like one or two a stream, and we'll get through them in a while. Alright, so I'll go around. Three-star. Let's do this. Okay. Making garlic roasted potatoes and seared pork cutlets. Ooh. That sounds really good. Complete your mission. Alright, let's do this. This place feels rather familiar. Stuck with my brother even here. Cursed fate. Oh, hey, Corin. Oh, it's the Fist of Justice leaders. I've been itching to see more of your Mega Evolutions. Okay. We should have a 2-on-2 battle. Let's team up, Ectric. Alright, sure, why not? I'm at the crusting stage of the pork, so the smells are so good. Oh, nice. I made meatloaf today. That was my thing. Oh, and pasta puttanesca for my wife. No anchovies though, just olives and capers and such. And that smelled really good too. Okay. I'm gonna go after Gwyn's Pokemon with Absol. Really? Okay, or you can... Oh, I see. Bye. Yep, that makes sense. Fine. Stuff. Oh, great. Made up the pun Hunch Crovies. And how crusty was your meatloaf? It was pretty good. It was pretty crusty. The way that I cook it is you throw it in the oven. It's like an hour total, but you go for 45 minutes at 350, and then for the last 15 you go at 400. So the inside cooks like through. But then the outside, you get a nice crisp at the very end. So that's my method. It is a cool shiny. Goodbye. go with you. Right. She'll probably take down Mozilla, that's fine. And then we swap into Diario and just body area with Waterfall. Easy enough. There we go. Goodbye. Easy. Alright, no worries. Easy. I don't even care about this dialogue. I'm the Shaller City gym leader and the Mega Evolution successor, plus part of teams. I forgot that gym leaders were even a thing in this game because of this game. Oh, I'm getting a new outfit. Ivor's Geese set. Let's go. All right. 100 Mega Shards. Oh, I forgot. Wasn't there an update? Look at that. Look at that. 1146. You can hold more now. More like ouch fit. Yeah. Well, I definitely didn't need this high a donut, but that's okay. It's blocked off. All right. I think that's everything I wanted for this round. Obviously I could do... Ooh. You said 5-star ones were where Bax Caliber and stuff were held? We probably should do this one then. And it's right by Hotel Z too, so we can get more donuts if we need. I'm gonna go in here and give myself a nice set of donuts. Alright, we have 4 of these. Alright, so I need to remember what the whatchamacallits were. Let's see. Do I have it in a notepad or notes and reminders? No. No. I don't remember what the... let's see. So, Legends, Za, donut, flavor, effects. 5-star dimension should at least ask your choice in music and provide a mini bottle of water for the price. I agree. They could give room service. I agree. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just need the flavor powers. Yeah, there, okay. So, sweet is what we need for sparkling. Bitter, or fresh is for encounter and capture power. Sour will get us item power. And the mega stuff. So maybe we want a sour one for the 5-star. Let's do one of each of these. Bitter will give us some good defense. Spicy will give us some good offense. So we'll do that as well. That's 3. And then this one gives us... we'll save this for when we want to make a shiny hunting berry. Shiny hunting one. Let's do one of these. 3. Okay. This will get us more bitter as well. We can do 2 of these. And then 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do that. Make the donut. Okay, no space-time distortions yet. Go. What do we got? Move power fighting, resistance power dragon, special attack power. Alright. Let's make another of the same. Move power normal, special defense power, item power treasure. Ooh. We'll save that for when we're going to a distortion that we need more berries and such. Berries. Alright, let's make some ones for our shiny hunting. We'll do 2 of these. Because sweet and fresh are what we need for encounters and shiny hunting and stuff. We'll do 2 of those. We'll do 1 of those. We can do 1 of these. And then... we do 1 of these. We can do 2 of these. And one of these. Okay, we can make 3 of these total. Alright. Sparkling power fighting. Ooh! We finally got a sparkling power one. Make another the same. Alpha power, of course. Make another the same. Sparkling power water. Oh, let's go.
Item power treasure just gives you a higher chance of finding things like pearls and big nuts. In my experience, those give less berries. Pouting face.
Oh, okay. I mean, why am I... Oh, I thought I was taking damage in Za. I was really confused for a second. It's just the night sky kind of creeping in on the corners. But yeah, I was thinking that I might need it for getting the Charcadet Evo items as well. So I'm hoping that I can get that as well. Alright, let's see. So... this one... Let's see. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can do 5 of these if we do like this so far. We can do 5 of these still. And then 1, 2. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We can do, yeah, 5. We'll do 5 of these. Alright. TNC power. Can another the same. Alpha power. Make another the same. Teensy power. Alpha power. And Humongo power. Okay, cool. And then we'll do another attacking one, I think. We'll do that. Might as well get those in. Oh, no, actually. We'll hold on to those. We'll hold on to that as well. We'll do... This will be a defensive one, let's say. And we'll get some attackers in here as well. And then... this will get us some extra defense. Perfect. We're only going to be able to make one of these, but that's okay. Special attack power 2, move power poison, resist power bug. Okay. Make a different donut. This will get us some good encounter stuff. We'll do that as well. Alright. Okay. It's gonna be a very fresh very fresh one. And then let's just do 2 of these. Yeah. Just make it extremely fresh. Okay. Catching power poison, encounter power, and big haul power. Alright. Different donut. And let's do... what's the sour do again? Item power, mega charging, big haul. Let's see. So we can do... I want to do one that allows me to do... You know what? Let's just do 8 of these. Very evenly spread one. Ash and Furby, welcome to the stream. Good to have you both. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a little bit of donut making at the moment. Make another the same. Good. And we'll make another the same. Alright, that should be enough. I don't want to... Okay, I can't anyway. Okay, let's look for some ones that have good sweetness. We could do that one. And hold off on that one for now. And I guess... Oh wow, I've used up like all of the sweet ones. That sucks. You know what? We have plenty for now. Alright, cool. So that's all of our donut making needs. Made a banana ice cream and it tastes amazing. Ooh, nice. Let go also set. Oh, thank you. Pin message. Item power big haul plus item power berries is the one to berry farm. Gotcha. Alright, so this is a 5-star. Let's see. Resistance power. Power. What? 16, 18. Resistance power dark 3. Move power. Power Pokeballs. Where's the move power fighting one? I guess dark was the other. No, this was the one. Move power fighting, resistance power dragon. Special attack power. I think this one might be the good one to use. Let's use this one. Good stuff. It was a no churn recipe. Never knew it was that easy. Oh, nice. Complete your mission. Here? Oh, hey, Laban. She's hiding in a soy mill and still getting caught. Incredible. I've made banana milk before, and while not worth the effort, it's good. Nice. I have a couple recipes like that where, I mean, it's not that they're, like, not worth at all, but, like, you definitely have to, like, set aside time to do them. And one of them is zucchini fries. They're so good. It's basically, like, fried zucchini wedges, and you throw a little parsley on them afterwards, and it's just so tasty. And ostensibly a little bit at least healthier than regular French fries. And they're so good, but they take so long to do. Have you done all the 2-star side quests? The Crabominable one almost made me quit the DLC. Tried it under leveled. Oh, I did manage to do that one. That one was annoying. I've not. I think that's the only one I did. I kind of got. I kind of didn't want to do them anymore. After that happened. Oh, interesting. Weird. So it's Laban versus Laban, or sorry, Jacinth versus Jacinth, and then Laban and I are the helpers. Never talk behind Jacinth's back. Also, I love her. She's adorable. Yeah, her design is incredible. Love her design. Okay. Gary Oak should be fine with this. Level 200. Jesus Christ. Okay. Woo. Ow. Earthquake. Okay. No, I want to fight this. Whatever. The recipe that takes long for me is ribs. I haven't made ribs in forever. The last time I made them was in the slow cookers, which was pretty easy, and they came out pretty decent. Although I think I've gotten a lot better at being a chef since then. I would love to try them again. God, I don't care. I didn't care the first time. That is one thing about this game that I really wish I could avoid is just I wish I could turn off like all of the cutscenes. Like why is it such a pain in the butt to do? I don't care. Why? Why are you making me watch all of these? There's 3 of them you have to go through every battle like this. Because it shows all of your friends. And that's not including my own Mega Evolution, which I avoid doing specifically so I don't have to watch the cutscene over and over again. God damn asshole. Fuck you. Get out of here with your damn protecting ass. Feeling the cutscenes are to prevent what would otherwise be spinny wheels. I guess. It's annoying. Like, just have them spawn in with the frickin' Mega then. I don't need you to, like, start with the first one and then swap to the next one. I'm not going to be able to attack it before it gets to the Mega anyway. Alright. Good luck. Alright. Thanks for whatever nonsense this is. Oh, color options. Okay, cool. Cutscene allows the entire battlefield to reset with new mega assets without you seeing it. I guess. I don't know. It's annoying, whatever it is. Like, does it have to happen every time? Like, I don't know. It feels like a lot. I would rather just not have the assets than have to just sit through that cutscene every single time. Alright, well, that was not worth the donut, but whatever. Also, all of these side quests, I was like, oh, I'll maybe get a Pokemon out of this. No, I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs doing dumb battles. This is why I don't want to do the side quests. Unidentified Megastone detected. That might be an idea to do. You know what? I'm gonna try one more time to not get burned. And we're gonna go here or here? Or here. Let's go here. Yeah, let's do that. Get these megas out of my Lumios. Exactly. I more mean like if like whatever is taking so long to load, I would be okay with like having like a worse looking version so I could just skip those cutscenes. Like whatever they need to do. Give me a toggle option. Alright, so unidentified Megastone. It's only level 3 stars, so let's go with... These are all catching ones. Let's do... maybe one of these guys? Defensive power, resistance power, ice. And humongo power? Let's do this one. Cool. Only good part of those hyperspace battles is they start giving out some Aper balls at a certain point. Aper balls? Oh, I should have gone with the bug one. Damn it. This is water bug. We're going with Gyariok first. Alright. Why am I doing that? Just fly. Duh. Why are you doing no damage? Holy shit, what? What is this? What is this? Why is it taking no damage? Okay, I'm just gonna let Gyariok go down. He's not doing anything to this thing. Holy shit. Who should I send out? Maybe Absol? Why is it doing no damage?
Steel yourself. Mega Golisopod has an iron will and a pedal to the metal.
Oh, okay, so it's steel type. That makes sense why it's not doing it. I'm not doing any damage to it. Okay. Understood. Thank you. That also did nothing. This feels like I'm fucking tickling it. What the hell? Maybe fire? One of these is bound to do something, right? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Also can't burn it. Okay, we're gonna do one of these real quick. Satchel. Let's do a revive on you. You whiffed. Haha. Alright, let's send you out, I guess. Hit it. Okay, that's fine. Satchel, let's just max revive. Oh, what am I doing? God damn it. Earthquake, earthquake. Drill run. Earthquake again. Drill run. Satchel. We're gonna revive, I guess, Gary Oak. Alright, Tanya goes down. Let's send out Gary Oak. Ow. Alright, we revive Tanya. Alright, let's satchel it up again. Let's just max potion Tanya. Boop. And then let's revive, I guess, Saitario. Fly. Okay, whatever. There we go. Jesus Christ. Johto, Alola, and Paldea are my favorite regions. I'm not a huge fan of Johto, but I do love both Alola and Paldea, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That was annoying. Holy shit. Alright, I'm done with that shit. I'm done side questing. This is stupid. I want to get Pokemon.
Gary, Tonya, and One Punch Man are all hitting that 175 defense stat.
Gotcha. So I just need... yeah, I guess I am a very physical heavy team. Which explains why both Ectric and Mozilla were doing the most damage. Alright, so I think that's all for this cycle. I'm gonna sleep to the nighttime and try again, but we do have a space-time distortion forming, so I'm gonna just real quick fly over there and get it set up. Oh, actually, let's see. That. Right, and then while we do that, we go over here. Good. Stuff. Alright. Now we can go over this way. There's the mage. Kill some time. Found any shinies around the close area. What is the close area? 120 special defense 2. It's a chunk. Yeah, that guy that just would not go down. I don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of those. Got all of those. Possibly all of those. Possibly all of those. Oh, and it formed. Nice. Alright, no, I'm not doing another side mission. I don't even know. Maybe we do one of the 4-star ones and just check that it has only ones that we still need, and then we can re-roll the other 4 stars. Because, like, I have all of these, ostensibly. Alright, let's do this one. But first, let's swap over to PLA for a space-time distortion. Well, bam. It was obvious those are anti-homeless benches. I agree. Lumiosa partaking in some aggressive architecture methods. Sure, they can dedicate whole sections of the city for Pokemon, but heaven forbid someone need a place to lay down. That's number 2. Here's crazy right now. Not Tana. Go in there. 2. Oh, and there's the last one. Oh. Alright. 220 space-time distortions down, and I still haven't gotten a shiny special spawn. In an absolutely astounding display of terrible shiny luck. People who need to lay down are the worst. I agree. Fuck tired people. Just don't be tired, 5-head. Fantasy is often more interesting and more peaceful rather than reality. True. Another dud. Unless I randomly get a shiny Eevee or Evolution. Thought you said fuck dying people when I started. Oh. Hello, Flareon. Not shiny, but an EV. Come on, just end it. If you're not gonna give me a shiny, just end it. Oh, Alpha Flareon. Crazy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. That one's done. In nonfiction, it's mostly drama and traumatic historical events. Fiction often has the upper hand in popularity because people are tired of drama wars. Yeah, or they want a self-contained one that there is a much higher likelihood that there's a happy ending. And I don't mean the massage. All right, all set there. Now let's just real quick pop you off so that it doesn't blow your eardrums out when I swap back over here. Okay. Come on, time people, just end it. Nice. Unlikely that anything I will do will ruin it for good. Ruin what for good? Alright, we're going for this one, so we're going over here. Okay, understood. Doom, 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 doom. We'll just go up here, it's fine. Alright, let's see. So, sparking power water. No. Catching power grass. Catching power steel. Sparking power fighting. We need a 4 or 5-star one. Alright, let's do the non-shiny boosted one here. Let's do that. Yeah. Good stuff. Right. Ooh, a tiny one. Drampa. Use catch window to put footballs. We want this, right? So I don't have any whatever. That's fine. Okay. Good stuff there. Bam. Alright, so this definitely doesn't have anything extra. Just a lot of Noivern and Noibats and Drampas. Aha. Ow. Get out of here. Let me get up here now. my god, hit the frickin' thing. It ain't that difficult. Okay. I think that's probably pretty good in terms of flying Pokeballs. People want just good fun, little mention of reality. Fictional media even mentions modern tragedies such as the C word, pandemic. I ain't watching any further because no one wants that. Yeah, and I mean certain ones like are more interesting to, or like more acceptable than others. I feel like COVID, I think, is definitely not. I think pretty much everyone is done with it. I don't know that anyone like. I don't. I think it's everyone was so sick of, you know, all of the things around COVID that if anything references it, it's not like it's just going to be something that you're not gonna. It's not something that people will seek out to, like, you know, learn about the past to learn about the future type of thing. It's really just going to be like, you know, a kind of like a snapshot in time, and most people are wanting to get past that time. But like other times, it's like, you know, sometimes things are about like nonfiction and fiction pulling in real life events and such. Sometimes it is helpful slash, I find at the very least important for me personally to just, like, you know, hear what people have to say about certain things going on in the world, either directly or through analogy with novels and such. I think that it can definitely help to analyze the situation yourself, analyze what's going on in the real world, and, you know, better inform yourself. What makes my jewelry muddled is the gentle extraction of the oils for flavor. Use discussion about? Sure. Let's do it. I'm a creepypasta writer, and I make sure my work was written in a readable manner with decent grammar. There you go.
If you only had 2 nanoseconds left to live.
If you only had 2 nanoseconds left to live, what would you confirm? I don't know why it's only saying the first like half of the messages nowadays. It's so annoying. Future Corvid episode is satirically funny, but also hurts. Yeah. I have not seen it, but you know, it's not. I'm not saying that it's impossible to make something entertaining that like references COVID or anything like that, but it definitely is not something that you should just add in willy-nilly as like flavor anymore. And that was it. Nanoseconds over. Normally I would spite you and say I want more of it, but even I can't do that. Yeah. It just, you know, a lot of people suffered. A lot of people, it was just like, you know, being forced to isolate it is really tough for a lot of people. I think that people don't generally realize how social of an animal we are. And, you know, even if you like are not aware of like how important like meeting up with people and seeing friends and stuff like that is, and even if it wasn't like a conscious like, oh, being cooped up is causing me to like have these weird mental health things go on, you know, people, I feel like it just was like affecting people even if they weren't like consciously aware that was the reason for it. Like maybe they're like, oh, I kind of like sometimes enjoy like having the quiet to myself and stuff like that, but then like all of a sudden you're like, why am I like all lethargic all the time, or why am I, you know, why is it that I'm just like on edge constantly, like having like the symptom and the cause be on like two separate places in your mind type of thing. But yeah, it just, you know, sometimes people are just not not aware of it, but it still affects them nonetheless. It's one of those people, haven't watched the show since. Oh, that South Park was too soon with COVID references. One reason I heavily drank now, I'm 2 years sober. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that you are 2 years sober. Yeah, I kind of pretty much quit drinking alcohol too. Although that I was not an alcoholic, and it was just a health thing.
I video called
But-
people like 4 to 5 times a week and got through it mostly okay. Right. In my last 2 nanoseconds, can you confirm I...
That's very funny. Yeah, I definitely got part of it. I started off the pandemic living alone by myself. Like no one in the apartment, was just me for the first 5 months. And I thought I was doing okay-ish. And then I kind of realized I was losing my ability to talk to people. I would be on the phone with my wife, my then girlfriend, and I would just have trouble. I started stuttering more, and I would have trouble getting ideas across, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. And I made sure to get outside for walks and stuff like that, so I wasn't just sitting inside all day long. But I certainly wasn't I wasn't meeting up with people very often. This was I don't think I had started any of my game nights with any of my friend groups or anything like that. So it was mostly just me gaming by myself, and then calling calling my wife. I think we started doing some game nights every once in a while, but we didn't have a regular thing going until August or September of 2020. But yeah, the first few months, it was just I had online classes. I was recording for the channel constantly, and then just kind of living my life, just kind of coasting through. Part of what helped me get through was that my wife and I were planning on moving in together, but so we were house hunting and stuff like that. But the first few months, in hindsight, were not great. I got through it. I was fine. I was able to handle it, because I think that I was able to develop some decent coping mechanisms throughout childhood and stuff like that. But it definitely wasn't good for me. And it just, it was I think when I started living with my then girlfriend, now wife, when we started living together, that was the summer of 2020. Having someone else to just interact with on a daily basis helped a ton. And then we started meeting people masked and stuff like that more, and as things started to open up a bit more, it got better over time. But those first few months were definitely, I was definitely struggling, and not fully realizing how much I was struggling. It's actually respectful to pay respects for the people from 9/11, but COVID, we'd rather forget that. Pandemic never brought any positive results, and the suicide slide rates tripled. Yeah, it was definitely bad, and I mean, it was basically a societal trauma, and we're gonna be feeling the effects for years and years and years. I mean, I was talking with my old high school band director. Announced that she was leaving halfway through the year, and I was nervous. I was like, what happened? Why is this what's going on? And so one my best man at my wedding, and my buddy just from kindergarten, he still lives close by, so ooh, shiny Noibat, let's go. But yeah, so he lives close by and decided he was going to go to the concert, the last concert that she was going to have as the band director. And so he basically went there, and he was like, when he went there, I was like, hey, say hello for me and stuff like that. And he sent like a playbill and all that stuff, and it was he was like sending the playbill, and I was looking, I was like, am I like going crazy? Like, I swear we played like more than like 2 songs per band. Like there was like 2 songs for like the concert band, 2 songs for like the wind ensemble, which was like the honors band, and then I think there was like 1 song together or something like that. And I was like, am I going crazy? I thought we did like 5 or 6 for each band. Why are they only doing like two each? And like my buddies in the group chat who were in the band were like, no, yeah, we definitely did more. I don't know what's going on there. And he ended up talking with our band director and her husband in the audience. And basically what happened was 2020 or COVID decimated the band program at my high school, apparently. Like, basically, having essentially 2 years of no one playing an instrument, like a ton of people just dropped it altogether. And then those who kept on, they tried to fill out the band as best they could, but then what happened was you're starting to see now the 4th and 5th graders who were, or the people who were 4th and 5th graders in when COVID hit and when the lockdowns were going on, they never learned an instrument. So there's like no one coming into the band. They like have no new members because of the fact that no one was taught it when they like when people would normally pick up the instrument in like elementary school. They just didn't have in-person lessons during that, so they just never learned. So there's like a huge deficit in just musicians, and obviously you're gonna have people kind of sweep back in as those in 4th and 5th grade after COVID was done, after COVID lockdowns were done, come on through. But like having that gap is like devastating and hugely detrimental to a music program, and that's just like one example that happened in like my direct area. Like that's happening all across the country, across the globe, like huge impacts on kids who had to go through school. It's like the flu epidemic of the 1920s, except less lethal. Refusing to talk about it is a fast way for it to happen again. I mean, the main reason to talk about it would be to hopefully have better public health initiatives in place for if and when the next one happens. We're not doing that, but that would be the reason to talk about it. Fill the band with millennials who learned a pandemic instrument. I mean, that is one method. I'd go back if I weren't living like 500 miles away. But Gamer Harold, welcome to the stream. Ectric is really cool. Oh, thank you. Because he's kind of over it. Yeah, I agree. Overrated. Overrated. Remember, people made sourdough bread a lot. Yeah, everyone had their COVID hobby. Mine was Animal Crossing. Many kids these days are so far behind, it ain't funny, it's concerned. Yeah, I'm very worried about like what 2 years of like online classes is going to do to people. Because I know for a fact, like I was in grad school for like 1 semester in COVID. I ended up dropping down to a master's from a PhD program and just graduating out and getting a job rather than sticking around with it. I couldn't do it for a semester, and I had all of my schooling to prepare me for like that kind of like any sort of adversity, to be able to like still know how to study, still know how to pay attention in classes and stuff like that. Like I had all of that working for me to hopefully give me the tools I would need to like be able to handle that, and I could barely handle it. I can't imagine what a poor like fifth grader who just does not care that much, like doesn't have the wherewithal to know why it's important to be paying attention to this, even if it's not the most fun thing in the world. I cannot imagine them being able to get through school when they could just, very easily swap over to, a game or YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Erjo, welcome to the stream. How are they going to get jobs? They can't count or read sentences without asking for help. I mean, I don't know if it's that bad. But I also don't know for sure. I'm not in the school systems anymore, but I don't know that it's that bad. But it definitely like it's not good to have that long of a gap of just effective education, and then add on top of it all of the freaking whatchamacallit, AI shit. It's bad. All right. I don't think I have any of the needed ones, so we're just gonna swap over to daytime. Also, space-time distortion's about to form. I'm eating spaghetti with sardines. Interesting. I actually I was saying this earlier. I made my wife pasta puttanesca, which would have been spaghetti with sardines, or anchovies. I guess it would be anchovies, not sardines, but similar-ish. But she's vegetarian, so I swapped, or I added in an extra kind of olives instead. So theoretically, I would have been making a very similar dish for my wife today, if she were not vegetarian. All right, nothing doing there, nothing doing there, nothing doing there, or there, or there. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, space-time distortion appeared. Should go for this one, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, screw it. We'll do another cycle. Being almost 26, I'm frustrated because there's barely any jobs around my area and there's spitting rejections left and right. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I'm a little bit older, but I am at least somewhat job searching, and it's just nothing. Although I have not been as diligent as I should have been this year. Sardines are much worse than haunch grovies, that's true. Haunch grovies are incredible, though, because of the name, though. And it's not even about the flavor at that point. Oh, no. God damn. How many do I need still? I should check that. Switch Pokedexes. I've caught 88 of 132. So I still need like almost 50. Why am I having so much trouble? Alright, we're gonna... I did spawn the space-time distortion, so I will do that in a second. Enough of my venting. It's cheaper than therapy. I mean, hey. I would recommend therapy to anyone who is able to and is willing to, because it has helped me. And I don't know that I'm even necessarily of the ilk of, ooh, maybe I should do this one. I might do this one with the item thing to see if I can get some Charcadet items. But yeah, I believe that I am at least somewhat stable. I don't know, but like it definitely helps. It definitely helps, even just to like be able to talk through things and like put to words thoughts that I was already kind of having. It's very lovely. Maybe we do this one. already have all these. I wish there was like it. I guess. I wonder if they coded it so that it automatically shows any ones that aren't there already, or like that you don't have yet. I feel like that would be a lovely thing for them to include, and I'm not sure if they did. All right, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna do this one, and we'll see if the reshuffle of the 4 stars
Item
does
power.
anything.
Special is the only one that gives Evo items.
Item power special is the only one that gives Evo items? Okay, thank you for letting me know. Maybe I try for that then? Let me see my my donuts real quick. Do I have any item power special? Item power treasure? Big haul? No. Oh, no, that's item power treasure again. Yeah, no, I don't have any that are item power special. All right. Oh, we'll see after I do the space-time distortion. So let's do that first. Let's get an STD first. Never use AI for art and literature. It's morally illegal and disgusting. Yeah, I definitely have not partaken in any of the AI art or literature stuff. I really haven't partaken in an AI period. I am just anything that I would feel like okay morally about using it for, I don't trust it to be able to do it well enough. Like, for example, like some people use it like for coding and stuff like that. My philosophy on it is I don't trust it enough to be able to like do things that I would not feel the need to like completely check it over anyway, in which case it's gonna take me longer than if I were to just write it myself. Like I can acknowledge that there are people who, if they use it, they can put out something a lot quicker than I would be able to because they're using AI. But I find the prospect of the AI spitting out hot garbage that takes like 3 times as long to decode too much of a risk to be taking for that game.
I take offense at that.
I take offense at that. AI fence. Nice. Alright, well, we got all the special spawns already. Number 221, and we still don't have any special spawn shinies. Struggling writer, it angers me that one post gets hundreds of likes being AI. One post only gets barely 20 likes. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, like, AI is able to be so prolific that it like, you know, it can churn out a million of them, and sure, 99.999% of them might get, like, 2 likes, but it only takes 1, and it's so cheap and quick to be able to put as many of them out of there as possible that it's still worth it. Huh. College kids just writing all their essays with AI nowadays. I'm sure some of them are. I mean, you know, teachers are obviously trying their best to curtail that kind of behavior, but I'm sure that there are people who are able to get past any sort of AI checks and stuff like that, and are successfully using AI to write papers for them. I think it's really bad for their education and knowledge accumulation, but I can't say that I wouldn't have considered it if I had been, you know, younger when AI was, you know, good enough to be able to write an essay, and was, you know, running on 3 hours of sleep and had 3 other homework assignments to do. I can't say that I wouldn't have at least once tried it. I wouldn't now, but I have, you know, an old person brain. Hey, it's Vaporia. Cancel Graph AI. Graph AI. AI brings up prompts from already existing documents and arts. It's literally stealing assets from actual writers and artists. It's art theft. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Completely agree. And it sucks because, like, there is a world where I, like, would love to be able to, like, use... If there was a way to morally do it, like, I would consider using, like, AI for, like, some aspects of, like, the channel and stuff like that. Like being able to, like, make more, like, changes to thumbnails and stuff like that. Like, I would consider using it if it weren't for the fact that it's stealing from artists. And, you know, it is taking away jobs of artists. Like, if the moral implications weren't there, I can definitely see some uses for AI that I would be willing to use it for. Basically, anywhere where AI would be useful to me, I don't find it moral. Anywhere where I find it moral, I don't trust it enough to be useful to me. It's really frustrating. And it's ruining the fucking environment. So add that on top. Why not? Yeah. That's not great. But all right, let's go back to Za. I'm gonna go to the Hotel Z and see if I can't get myself a sandwich that will give me the item power that I need. All right, there we go. Is there the inevitable next step towards a world without intellectual property? I kind of doubt it. I think that I think it's so ingrained for people to want credit for work they've done and some sort of benefit for having done something that I doubt that you will get to a point where intellectual property is not a thing in any capacity. I think that there will definitely be there will need to be new legislation to address all of these changes that are going on. Whether it ends up happening or not is a whole nother question, but I think that they need to, like, completely revamp intellectual property. They need to revamp, like, copyright law. Like, all of that kind of stuff is going to need to get updated to, you know, address the problems with that are brought up by AI and all of these kinds of things. Every sour berry we can find. That is a very sour berry. And then we'll do... I guess this one? Yeah. And power special. Let's go. That's what we want. Perfect. Once popular YouTube channels are switched to AI, people are unsubscribing for obvious reasons. Yeah. Mr. Nightmare is a horror narrator I recently subscribed to. There's no AI. I'm happy he's sticking to his roots and still getting views. Yeah, I honestly, like, I have all, like, I see all of those, like, ones where they, like, just read Reddit stories and stuff like that. And, like, I won't say that I have never, like, watched it. Like, I'm sure that I've watched a bunch of them that have been just AI narrator, but, like, there are a couple where that keep cropping up where I'm like, this is an actual person reading it. I really do appreciate them sourcing it, reading it, and sometimes they even throw in, like, their own opinion at the end, which is, like, really cool as well. But, like, I really appreciate that. Holy cow. I may have gone overboard. I may have gone slightly overboard. He's almost at 8 million. Dang. People do love their horror stuff. I can't do it, but people do love it. Alright, let's do this one. Alright. Send it. Destroy floating Pokeballs, catch Pokemon, and check it. Use the catch window. That's annoying. Way. Come on back. I got 33 minutes, so not exactly going to be crunched for time here. God. Screw it. Go. Got all the ones in the catch window. We just need 2 more without being spotted. How do I get in there? I don't understand why it does that sometimes. One. Really? Go away. Oh, these are going to be annoying to do because they're so far away. Alright. Turn around, please. Thank you. Damn it. Stupid motherfucker. There we go. Good riddance. I hate the catch undetected method. I will read the messages in chat in a second. Hold on. There we go. Creepy Classics are actually back in popularity from the community, and people are highly nostalgic and want more original, great stories. But for certain YouTubers and doing exactly that, all AI. Oh, nice. No! Damn it. Hit it. Nice. Okay. Really? Where is she? Where is Rachel? Now, if I don't find it in this time, I don't deserve it. Okay. Where the heck is the golden ball at, dude? There. Totodile. Okay, get that. Let's go. Love the concept and usage of "not for me" is growing in cultural recognition. There has needed to be a simplified way of saying, like, what you like, but don't push me to consume it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I completely acknowledge that, you know, there's a lot of people who absolutely adore horror and like, gore. Well, not gore. I don't dislike gore. But, like horror and true crime and all that stuff. And it just, like you said, not for me. Completely fine that you enjoy it. Just not my particular cup of tea. Where the hell is it? This is starting to annoy me. Sudo, do you know where these where the golden balls tend to spawn in this on this one? Boop-a-doo-boo. Am I dumb? Where the hell is it? Been past these bars before. Yeah, Furby, I'm not familiar with like the creepypasta community, so I'm not all that familiar with those.
I feel like I just heard
things.
the golden ball on that roof where you were. Not sure if that was it, but there was a
Oh,
big
there it is.
whirly noise.
Appreciate it. I did eventually find it. That's good. Bunch of berries. Have I gotten any of those items? I probably should have been checking more thoroughly. Okay. I don't believe. Yeah, I didn't get it yet. Is it the Pokeballs that give those items, or is it the floating Pokeballs, or is it like battling Pokemon, or both, or what? Oh yeah, it's giving me the glaring slowpoke items, so it's definitely working. It's just not the right items. Do they respawn over time, or is it just a set number in each distortion? I know there's a lot of questions that you probably don't necessarily have the answer to, but better to ask it and have no one answer than to not ask it and just not get the answer if someone knew it. Yeah, it's just the slowpoke ones and the... I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know that they even give them out. Oh, that was the... Duh. Cool. Stop hurting my Pokemon. It's a dick move. No ball respawns? Oh, that sucks. Often no worries, no worries. I'm just saying that the reason I'm not really responding.
5-star zone per Reddit.
Oh, okay. So I should just leave, and I wasted the good donut that I got. That's unfortunate. Well, damn. Fine, I'll go. Do the reset method? I mean, it's not gonna give us more items, right? Hard quit and get the donut back? I guess I could, but when was the last save? I guess it would have been around when I made the donut, right?
Hard quit and reset before the distortion.
When does it... Oops, I thought that went there. When does it save? Like, I didn't save beforehand, is the thing. Last fast travel. Okay, that's not bad then. I'll do it. All right. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I warped back. Oh, okay, I see, I see. All right, we do this. Up arrow plus X plus B. Got it. Thank you. Glad to stop on by. Have a good night, too. All right. Have a good night, Furby. Thank you so much for joining. Start from back up there. That was right, right? Okay. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Alright. Well, if that's the case, then... it scared the shit out of me when it automatically just said, I'm overwriting the data. Anyway, bye. I was like, how much is it overwriting? Is this like a reset? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Because boy, would I be so sad if I lost all of my save data. Alright, well, if that's the case... let's go skip to the next cycle. Found you in a Pokemon Center, but it reverts to your last fast travel save. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I really wish that manual saves were a thing. Or like, it was only manual save. I could make it only manual saves. I want to turn off autosave. It stresses me out. Ooh! Is that Torchic? That's Torchic. That is 1000% Torchic. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, my boy. My boy. That's my boy. That's my son. Oh, look, Berserker. I could have just caught that right off the bat. Didn't need to evolve it. Oh, well. Ooh, 2. Let's go. See, this is nice. This is nice. You love to see it. Alright, yeah, we're doing my boy first. So that's up here. We'll go with this one. Been using a lot for wasted high level donuts. Now I wonder if resetting to the save point re-rolls what is on the preview for the dimensions. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm also curious, like, I feel like it'd be weird if they made it so that you could roll it so that there, like, if you're like, you have a Pokemon that you don't yet own, and it doesn't show that one in the preview. Like, I wonder if that is even possible. Let's see. Catching power flying, kind of power. Catching power grass, catching power water, catching power ground, catching power ice, catching power fire. Yeah, let's do this one. This will get us there. Be right with the answer? Sounds good. Very curious about the answers. It's a little annoying to do, but we could definitely do that. Catch Torchic, use catch window. Oh, yes. Don't you worry, I'll be catching Torchic alright. Oh, I can just do this. Boop. Oh. Why did it do that? No, no, no. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. Dude, stay in the fucking ball. Well, I just got rid of all of the Torchic there. I do need one more. Oh, I should do repeat ball. Okay. Oh, we're getting a happy raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hold on one second. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I'm a Poketrooper by trade. I do a bunch of Pokedex filling, shiny hunting, a little bit of Nuzlocking, but very kind of rare at this point in Pokemon. But I also do other games like Stardew Valley, Baldur's Gate. I used to do some more Rivals, but it's been a little bit more rare these days, but a whole bunch of different stuff. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider liking this stream and subscribing to the channel so you can catch more in the future. Regardless, though, thank you so much, Happy, for that raid. I am so grateful. Thank you. Oh, Chef, welcome. Appreciate you coming in as well. Spacebar, thank you so much for coming in on that raid. I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone in my chat, go show some love to Happy. A good friend of the channel, does some awesome stuff. Yeah, just go show some love. Really appreciate it. And thank you, mods, for the drop links. But what we are doing today is we are just filling out the Hyperspace Pokedex in Legends ZA. I am also doing some space-time distortion hunting in Legends Arceus because I am trying to shiny hunt a living dex only using one, like the Pokemon caught in one save file on Pokemon Legends Arceus, and the space-time distortions are so difficult to shiny hunt in that... Oh.
That method does indeed re-roll the previews. Excitement starts with an E.
Thank you, Pseudo. I appreciate the information. Oh my goodness. But yes, we are hunting space-time distortions as well, and basically I have them up on my laptop over here, and whenever they pop up, I swap over to that game real quick, hunt for shinies in the space-time distortion, and then pop right back to this game. That has been the method, and that is what we're doing. So hopefully you're up for the ride. We just got our first Torchic opportunities here, and I'm thinking that I might have to shiny hunt said Eevees or Torchics as well here, because I have a nice long whatchamacallit, donut, high in calories, all that good stuff. Swap over here. Chicken wings? Ooh. I would love some chicken wings. I haven't had chicken wings in a while, I think. Unless I'm not remembering a very distinct moment in recent memory of me eating chicken wings, but... Oh, more Torchics. Where's that? Is it up top? It must be up top, right? Try and find this gold ball so I can get more berries. More berries. More berries and cream. It's a non-golden one up there, but still one. If you could grab. Where are you? It's gonna be over here. Down here? No. Where the heck is it? You like this more than Arceus? Hard to say. Probably not yet, at least. I am loving the shiny hunting in this game now that the distortions are a thing. And it has coincided with the shiny hunting in Legends Arceus getting more tedious because of the fact that I only have, like, space-time distortion shinies left, basically. So, like, all of the most tedious hunts are left for me in Legends Arceus. So it has been a little bit more tedious to play Legends Arceus lately, but I also have put, like, 800 hours into Legends Arceus and have had a ton of fun shiny hunting in that game for years.
How
So
many berries, Barry? Barry
it's hard to
6?
say that it's
Mechanical arm.
That is going to dethrone it. I don't think it's anywhere close to dethroning yet, but it's possible, depending on the longevity of how much I enjoy this game moving forward. God damn, where the hell is it? There should be like a big indicator of like this is the direction that the golden orb is in. I'm gonna go records. That's. I haven't gotten Might not, to be honest. I mean, I will say I love this game. This game is a ton of fun in my opinion. Oh, there it is. I have had a lot of fun with this game, but better than Arceus, I don't know about that. Arceus is my favorite Pokemon game at this point, though. So I bought this game and never touched it. See, I wouldn't have done that just from the price tag alone.
Doof. Hey, she. They bid doof. By doofology. Study of Bidoof. It's first grade SpongeBob.
Also, Pseudo, the TTS didn't do the inflection well enough. I didn't even realize you were quoting Starstruck Odyssey. Love that. That's probably one of my it's like top 2 or 3 Dimension 20 seasons. May just wait on Gen 10. Hey, fair enough. TTS is crazy? Yeah. Best part of ZA, no $500 add-on charge. Let me see. How do you get the stuff for TTS? So that was actually a custom build for me. Unfortunately, I coded this myself. Basically, what I did was I created a Cloudbot redeem that you can spend 1,000 channel points, and it will, say you successfully redeemed it, and then what I do is I have a Python program running on my computer that basically reads chat, and whatever it sees that someone has tried to redeem using the command, it will wait and confirm that it gets the message from Streamlabs saying you successfully redeemed text to speech, and then it will pull the message from after the exclamation point redeem TTS, and it will send it to 11 Labs, which is a AI voice generator, and it will generate a MP3 file of that voice that they requested, saying the text that they sent, and then the program will play that MP3 essentially. That's it. Yeah. It was a lot of fun to code. But it does mean that I can't really pass it. Ooh, shiny Houndour. Let's go. But it does mean that I can't really pass it on or give like very easily give someone else the access to it. Theoretically, I could create like a GitHub repository with this program, and kind of basically be like, hey, if you set up an 11 Labs account, which you can have a free account, and you enter in this information, you'll be able to run this program as well. But I have not, to this point, done all of the legwork to like generalize it for other people's use, mainly because it's a lot of work, and I'm not even sure if anyone necessarily wants it. But if there was enough clamor, I could be convinced to set aside some time to do it. Maybe I'll do it like a stream where I, you know, space-time distortion hunt, and while I do that, I put a bunch of my like coding projects onto GitHub or something like that. It's not a open source, essentially. I mean, it could be. It is not currently, no. For shiny. Oh, actually, this is my second shiny. I forgot to update the counter. I got a. What did I get? I don't even remember. It was a decent shiny though. Oh, it was a Noibat. I got a shiny Noibat. Coding is rough sometimes when there's little to no reward. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am very fond of finding fun projects to make in code for the channel. Like I created the TTS
So,
program.
you do it for a clamor, but not an oyster or any of the other bivalves I've offered you.
No, only glamours. But yeah, I loved. I did the TTS program. I created a program that takes a text file of a movie script and turns that into button presses for an emulator to read, so that we could see if B Movie was able to beat Pokemon. I created discussion bot, where it randomly Mad Lib style generates a discussion topic, and then has an AI voice read it out, so we can do one of those right now. That's what it's is at the bottom of the
Tell
screen.
us about your magnificent.
It's currently not really working very well, in that it only says the first like half of the sentence for some reason, but it does generate the thing, which is fun. Tell us about your magnificentest sword. But yeah, like I come up with like these different project ideas and stuff like that, and I have fun coding them and stuff like that. Oh, we got our shiny. Let's go, shiny Torchic. Oh, this is my first ever shiny Torchic. Oh my goodness, my first ever Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Emerald was my very first Pokemon, or very first Pokemon game, and for the longest time it was my favorite Pokemon game. Arceus has narrowly edged it out at this point, just because of the amount of replayability I've had with it. But yeah, Torchic was my very first Pokemon. I named it all caps help, because that's what the professor was asking when I grabbed it. I was a very you know. I was a very creative child, but yeah, I named it Help, and it holds a hugely special place in my heart. Yeah, I'm so excited. Congrats on the shinies, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, the other thing that I've been meaning to put on GitHub is I've been meaning to put some tutorials for using Python to manipulate OBS, because they have a whole library with semi-decent documentation, except for the fact that all of the documentation has it's missing like one layer of formatting. Ooh, that's another shiny. Let's go, shiny Nummel. See, this is why I am enjoying this game so much. It's so easy to shiny on this game. It's lovely. That's why I loved Zot, or Legends Arceus too. The shiny hunting in it is just so satisfying. Jeez, well done, thank you. Wish I had the patience to learn programming. People build such cool stuff with it. Yeah, I definitely will say that it does take some patience. It takes some time to understand how to solve that kind of problem, because it is a different kind of logic almost to solve these problems, in that, you know, just like it's not like just solving a math problem necessarily. It's much more like kind of figuring out which tools will get you from point A to point B. Like learning the actual tools themselves is not that difficult. you can pick like any language. Python is pretty beginner friendly. I think that Java was like my go-to for like learning programming. But you can pick pretty much any language, and they're all gonna have the same basic building blocks of, you know, your if else's or your while loops, your for loops. There's, you know, you're gonna have your, like, you know, functions and stuff like that, variables, all that. All of the building blocks are going to be there. It's really just going to be a matter of learning how to think about using those building blocks to, you know, piece them together to solve a problem. Did you read my DM? I did, yes. I can't remember what the date was for that, but I need to check my calendar to confirm. I would be down, though. Functions and loops are simple. It's once you get to data structure. Well, yeah, I'm not even getting to that point. Like, you can do a lot without even knowing much about data structures or anything like that. But yeah, it getting to the point where you can, like, kind of sort of like build something that does something fun. It really is just like learning that logic. Oh, we got another one. Let's go. Was that 2 shiny sounds because there were 2 shinies, or just because it played it twice? I mean, I'll look around anyway, so that's fine. I got time. Ectric's Build-A-Bear was just named Workshop. That got me. That got me a lot. That is something I would do. I hate that. That's something I absolutely would have done as a kid. We're gonna name him Workshop. Another shiny over here. Hop up top to the roof. Love the creative aspect, just like what you're talking about. Yeah, I will say, like, once you get the hang of it, it is a ton of fun. I love coding. I do it as part of a job, and I also do it on my off time. Like it is a really fun thing to do. I will say it's a lot more fun when I'm doing it as a hobby than as a job, because the projects are fun ones that I like to do rather than, you know, ones that I need to do to be able to afford to, you know, eat. But it is a lot of fun to code when you get the hang of it. And it's also, like, part of the fun is that I'm pretty good at it. I'm not like the craziest coder in the world or anything like that. I have a lot of gaps in knowledge, but the things that I know, I'm pretty efficient at doing it. It's February 21st. Looking forward to it. Yeah. I'll see if I can't figure out what's going on with the 21st. Off the rip, I'm pretty sure that I was free, but I can't guarantee just yet. I need to update my shiny counter to 5. Should code a Bidoof monitor that patrols the screen. I could technically do that. Oh, we got another space time distortion form. Nice. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying about the OBS stuff, I have, like, used multiple times Python scripts to edit OBS, including my timestamp program that I created that allows me to swap between scenes, just using different like keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that. I know OBS has some built-in stuff for that, but I wanted one that allows me to keep have double up on a bunch of different but be able to do like a sequence of buttons that turns on switches the screen rather than just one, so that I don't accidentally swap screens when I'm, like, typing all the time or something like that. But yeah, I have used it before, and I always figure it out, but I always think to myself, This is really annoying because there's like one aspect that it just doesn't have in the documentation, and every single time I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to type here? It basically, I don't know, like you're able to use like a get settings button or like set settings button, but I don't know what to type in to set a specific setting. It'll be like, oh, you can set like the microphone's settings using the set microphone settings command, but then it'll be like, enter in this parameter or enter in this line of text to determine which setting you're changing, and I don't know what, it doesn't tell you what lines of text to change to be able to set specifically like the mic volume, for example. So every single time I'm like, I just have to like feel like blindly guess until I get it right. And then, you know, save the things for the next time and like go back to my old code to like copy and paste what I did last time. Which, you know, works fine enough, but it's annoying every time, and I feel like anyone else who's trying to use it is probably having a similar time. So I want to create a GitHub repository of just examples of like doing very basic things with Python in OBS using Python, where it has all of that stuff written out, and then you can just pull from that tutorial. And it'll just be like a supplemental piece of information along with the documentation. You learn as you go, though. That's the fun thing. Oh, for sure, for sure. My magnificent sword. Let's go with my miniature boulder breaker from Breath of the Wild. All right, let's do a quick last loop. Maybe I can get my third shiny. Oh, there's another shiny Nummel. We finished off that line. Let's go! Got the camera up now, too. Hoorah! Nothing doing there. We don't need to worry about Nummel anymore. Just go across and whip up here. Go over here real fast. Nope. Nothing there. Come on, run, 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 run. No shinies there. Alright. 4 shinies and 1 distortion. Nothing to sneeze at. Gonna head up for that? No worries. Amazing dimension. Yeah, for sure. Holy cow. Sure to like the stream. Got 20 people watching. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're almost at our like goal. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Support means the world to me. 5 shinies in this distortion? I thought it was only 4. Well, let's look in our box. Oh, shoot. I always do this. Alright, let's see. So we're going to move Cyclozar to his rightful place. I think. Oh, 19, I see. 19 is right here. Can you... Oh. Managed to swap those for some reason. Alright. I'm going to put the other Cyclozars in extra shinies for now, I guess. And I'm going to keep them in tax evasion so that we can, in case we can get Miraidon and Koraidon. I doubt it, but, you know, maybe. Could be fun. There's a Noibat. There's Trampa, Noibat, Trampa. There's our shiny Noibat that we got. 2 Torchics. Right. Release all of those. 186. Shiny 186. Oh, we already had a Noibat, so we get a Noivern this time, and we finished off the line. Nice. I didn't even realize we had a shiny Noibat already. Okay, so 42 in the Hyperspace Pokedex. There we go. And then... Oh, that's really annoying. We're gonna have to, like, scroll through all of these to find the, like, 2 Pokemon. On the bright side, I'm pretty sure they're all shinies at this point. Oh, one more Torchic, and then they're all shinies. Right? Yeah. Okay. We're looking for a Torchic. Oh, before I do this, the rest of this, there's the Torchic. I'm just gonna warp over and fly to the space-time distortion so that it can spawn. Two chicken wings, a doggo. Oh, that's right. The Houndour as well. I was only thinking of the 2 Numel and the 2 Torchics. I forgot I got the Houndour as well. You're right. 5. There we go. All set there. And then you go there. And then boop. There's the first shiny. No? Oh, I just caught an extra Torchic. Okay. Okay, that was full up. 2 extra Torchic. Alright. Shiny 91. Perfect. Hyperspace 42. Alright. And then there's the last 3. So you go over with your friend. $116 and $117. Oops. So that's $115, $116, $117. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Gorgeous. Alright. So that's all of the ones that we needed for that. Good stuff there. Now let's see if there's any other ones that we need. Oh, this one, right. Go over here. Oh, let me save as well. I know that it just, Oh. I know that it auto-saves, but I like to save them manually. Just in case. Alright, this doesn't require a massive... should I... Sparkling Power... Oh no, we don't have Sparkling Power normal, do we? We might, actually. I don't remember. Catch a Power Flying, catch with Grass, catch with Water, catch Power Ice. Let's do maybe this one. For water fighting. I could have sworn we had a Sparkling Power normal. Whatever. Not a biggie. I don't even know what that Pokemon is. Let's just do the fairy one, I guess. Yeah, let's do this one. Cool. Alright. Gorgeous. Catch Alpha, destroy floating Pokeballs. Oh, Zangoose. Nice. Okay. Use the catch window. So let's do this one. Throw the fucking... Are you kidding me? Fine. Okay, got you. Got you. Good. I just have to destroy some floating Pokeballs. And we'll, hit that real quick.
Not to D&D too much, but my barbarian hit level 5.
Nice.
Extra attack is nice and all, but barbs get 110 feet of movement at level 5. My dwarven shorty could cry so hard it makes him angry.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Space-time distortion just started. We'll swap to that after this is over. Stop that. Plus 10, not 110. AI sure can't do numbers. Yeah, it is kind of funny how bad AI is at math and numbers, considering it's a computer. Where the hell do I go to get up top? Over here, perhaps? That's a whole lot of alphas. Holy shit. Right. There we go. Stuff. Gonna find one more without having to... Yeah, let's go. Nice. Let's look for the golden ball real fast. Actually, it might be over this way. Now that I think about it. there. Right. Oh, there it is. Nice. Oh, man. Alright. We'll do a little bit of shiny hunting here. Although, do I really want any of these shinies desperately? Like, obviously, I'm thinking about doing a shiny living dex in this game eventually, but I don't know if it's worth spending an extra, 15 minutes just hunting in here when I could be getting something else. We'll hunt a little bit. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to swap over to PLA first. We do have the Space-Time Distortion formed. And then we'll go and do a little bit of shiny hunting there, and then I'll probably call it a night. Maybe I'll do one other, whatchamacallit, Distortion and Za. But it is getting late. And again, I'm working from home tomorrow. I could stay up. This is Space-Time Distortion 4 for tonight, right? Screw it, we're going to at least 2 today. Why not? I'm pretty sure in the last month I haven't gone to sleep before 3 a.m. more than like like 3 or 4 times. I have been staying up so incredibly late for no reason. And I might as well stream a little bit later because like I'm gonna be up anyway. It's not like I'm gonna go right to bed. Maybe if I stay up a little bit later streaming, I will go right to bed. And ironically get to bed earlier. Now, you get 63 more shiny before you end stream. I don't know, with the way Za is going, maybe. Decided to play Overwatch earlier today and immediately went on an 8-game loss streak. Yeah, that's rough. My worst ever losing streak in Marvel Rivals was 10. By the end of it, my friend and I, who were playing together, we were just crying. It was just like, why can't we win? Why can't we do this? Is it us? Is it something we said? It's the first time I played since the season started. Yeah, I haven't played. I've been on, I think, the longest hiatus of Marvel Rivals in a while for me. And granted, that's only like maybe about a week at most. Probably not even. It's probably been more like 4 or 5 days. But like, other than when I was like traveling to Italy, I think this is the longest I've gone without playing Marvel Rivals since like I started playing regularly. It's just, I think my main issue is I have a lot more fun playing with not solo queuing. That's just the way things are for me, unfortunately. Well, not even unfortunately, but like that's the way it is for me. It's like it's much more of like a social game for me, and the people that I was playing with have lost interest in the game, so it's a lot harder for me to keep up playing the game, even though I do still enjoy playing it. Which kind of sucks, because like it sucks that that kind of thing could happen where like you still like to play the game and still enjoy it, but like because of other people's lack of enjoyment, it means that you no longer play it. Granted, I still plan on streaming it every once in a while, but like, it's not as often as I would be playing it if you know, my IRL friends were still playing it regularly. Falling asleep to Starstruck this week, and it's been doing the trick. Oh, nice. Any kind of tabletop rewatch? That makes sense. Laptop and a screen timer, and you're golden. Nice. Yeah, I actually don't have like any problem falling asleep pretty much ever. I am very lucky in that regard. I just I'm able to fall asleep very, very quickly in most circumstances. um, if I have trouble falling asleep, it's like an event for me. And it's usually because there is a dog in my spot and that will not move no matter what I try. Okay. I'll put there. And then like that. There we go. Oh, sorry. There we go. Good, 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 good. Most games are more fun when you play with others. I mean, yeah, but like the I have played a lot of a lot of my games gaming habits have revolved around playing solo, like one player single player games or games that at the very least I can play single player, because you know, after graduating high school I didn't have a, you know, cohabitating gaming partner until I moved in with my wife. Granted, you know, I could play some games with like some of my college friends and stuff like that, but we didn't play as many video games as much as like card games and stuff. But yeah, I got into the habit of playing a lot of single player games, and finding enjoyment out of that. And like, you know, the social games are fun, but it sucks that like it's so reliant on other people's fun for me to be able to have fun with them. You know, one of the downsides. And I think it's a big thing is just like I you know, it is so much more fun to play Marvel Rivals with a good group of players that you like are familiar with than to solo queue. That is just like such a quality of life improvement to just play with like a regular group, and not and going from having that like all the time to not having that at all very abruptly just kind of sucks. Spot's got that dog in it. I was like, it took me like a good 10 seconds to understand what you were saying, but like it shouldn't have. It makes a ton of sense. That's very funny. I was going through the Rolodex. I'm like, are you talking about the spot that I have, like, where I can spot all of the space-time distortions that could possibly pop up in like one go? Because, yeah, I agree. It's an awesome spot. But then I'm like, no, I don't think that's what he's saying. And then I finally got it. And I was like, oh, right. Duh. I constantly struggle to sleep. Did you hear about the Marvel Rivals tournament drama? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. One of my friends that was on that I would play with often, he still is at the very least up to date in the game, and he was telling me about it. Yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, I am quite lucky in that, like, my being able to fall asleep. I've never had trouble like with the actual act of sleeping. It's much more just like my body naturally wants to fall asleep at like 2 in the morning, or 3 in the morning, or 4 in the morning, whenever it is. My natural fall asleep time is late, and society's decisions around what is an acceptable time to fall asleep and wake up and be able to still make work hours disagrees. Can't sleep without YouTube on, otherwise my brain drifts to super cringy and embarrassing things. I can't sleep because of it. I also get very easily distracted by YouTube. That's fair. That's completely fair. Whatever method you have that works, that's all that matters. My method is I come up with stories. Like I have like long, like on-running stories of like, different in different like worlds or something like that, where I have like an overarching story that I like think about in my head all the time whenever I'm falling asleep, and I like work on different sections of the story each night to like flesh out like, oh, what would be good dialogue for this section of the story and stuff like that. It usually helps me like fall asleep because I'm like daydreaming about those stories and stuff like that. I tend to fall asleep fairly quickly, so I don't get very far in the story, so I'm able to flesh out like a different section in a different night and stuff like that, or switch to a different story that for a night or two or whatever. Like it just whatever I'm feeling that night. That works well for me. It's funny because like I recently got diagnosed with sleep apnea, which you would think would like result in me like feeling like I was getting terrible sleep or something like that. But I literally like I've never really had like problems like falling asleep, staying asleep. I have trouble waking up in the morning, which might be partially due to the sleep apnea and stuff like that. But like I would think that I would have a lot worse sleep with the fact that I have sleep apnea, but for some reason it just means that like I'm lethargic during the day, like especially like mid-afternoon. I find that like 1 p.m. 2 p.m. I just hit a freaking brick wall, and just absolutely exhausted, want to take a nap. At work it sucks because I can't. Outside of work I sometimes do indulge, but like yeah, that's like the main thing is like I have that like section of the day where I just get really lethargic. If you fall asleep too fast, is your story fleshlight? Yikes. I'll very consistently be like, okay, I need to sleep. I have work in like 5 hours. Get ready to sleep, and then proceed to watch YouTube for 2 more hours. Oh, I definitely do that. I sleep procrastinate constantly. But like when I actually like dedicate myself to like actually going to sleep, I can fall asleep almost immediately. Maybe partially because I sleep procrastinate. If I tried going to bed at midnight, maybe I wouldn't be able to fall asleep as easily. But as it stands, when I try to fall asleep, I don't really have much of a trouble doing it. Right. If I get like a shiny in this distortion, I'm gonna exit out after the one shiny. So I'm really not all that interested in shinies from this one specifically. Rude. Ah, stop it. You dicks. Shalfa Zangi would be kind of cool, but that's about it. Yeah, I suppose there are a lot of alphas here, so that is part, like, a good opportunity, but, like, I'm really not, like, I've never really been, like, enamored with, like, specifically getting Shalfas. Like, it's always cool when I get a Shalfa, but, like, the extra the extra, you know, prestige of getting a Shalfa versus just a regular shiny doesn't really, it's not like enough for me to like specifically hunt for them. Big Angie Zangie. I think we will probably name it Angie Zangie if we get a shiny Zangoose. Sorry, I thought I saw space-time distortion forming in PLA. The one thing I've maintained about this shiny hunting method is I think it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. The only problem is it's not very entertaining to watch. It is very tedious for a lot of the time. Right. I do love that you can just do this, though. It's so nice. You can get big tedious. Yeah, especially when, like, you have a ton of, like, a huge... ironically enough, when you have a huge donut with, like, a ton of time, it feels like it makes me less likely to want to do it. A lot of people are deleting their TikTok accounts now, which is just beautiful to see. Yeah, after seeing the terms and conditions that they just included, I completely nixed my idea of creating a TikTok for the channel. I was thinking about doing it because like I was seeing that it was no longer going to be like blocked in the U.S. and stuff like that. But the replacement is just absolutely like atrocious, and like with the things I've said, I wouldn't be able to make it. Ooh, let's go! That is a shiny right there. Angie Zangie. But yeah, with the things I've said on the channel, this channel alone, it is very possible that I would get like shadow banned anyway, and like wouldn't see any growth because of my political views and commentary, which is, you know, not been. I'm not. I don't like constantly speak out or anything. I should speak out more, to be honest, but I don't speak out like a ton when it comes to political things. But I speak out enough and have said enough things that are very specifically getting targeted that it's very possible I would just get immediately, you know, downgraded in the algorithm, and giving away all of my information, political beliefs, sexual orientation, citizenship status, all that stuff, just to, you know, get shadow banned anyway. Fuck that. Avatar Zhang. Emperor Trump brought it. What did you expect? Yeah. I wasn't really thinking about it beyond the fact that it wasn't getting out and out banned like it was supposed to. But yeah, it's just it's awful. All right, we're gonna exit out of this distortion a little bit early so we can go maybe do one or two more. There was just a 666
There was
on
just a
your screen.
6666 on your screen. Devil Worshipper. Shadow Ban.
We need a Zangoose, which is 106 in here. So, yep, perfect. Slot it right in. And then shiny 106. Perfect. Shiny is equals 8? Is it 8? I thought it was 7. I always jump between calling him Emperor Trunt or Lord Crump. Anything but his actual name. 1 plus 1 plus 5. Did I get 2 before the fiver? I thought the second one was the Houndoom. It was Noibat. Let me look through the boxes real quick. Alright, so we already had all those. There was 2 Torchics, that's 2. 3, 4, 5. Had all those. 6. We had all of those. Otherwise. And then 7. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's just 7. Lord Crump is one of the villains of Thousand Year Door, and they want to literally destroy the world, so I think it's pretty fitting. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, no, I think I did update the count when I got the Houndoom, but then I didn't update until I got like 3 more, but it was actually 4 more. So that I think that was the confusion there. I'm pretty sure we're all good. I appreciate you confirming that. Yeah, so I think that's good. Yes, we'll move these 2 back. To be clear, is Miraidon Koraidon in this game or no? If not, I'll just get rid of these. But alright, so let's also save. There we go. Oh, I have to update the thing. Alright. 7. Ellie, did I tell you the number of space-time distortions I've done in PLA, by the way? Were you there for when I said that? I think you were. Group wants to rule the world, not destroy it, but the method they used would have destroyed it. Gotcha. Yeah, honestly, that's even more fitting. 4-star. Steel and Fairy one. That's another normal one. It's a ghost one. I'm done with side missions for today, because fuck those things. They're annoying. It's a 1-star, and then I don't want to do a legendary one. Okay. Let's go spawn a new one. Oh, give me my Pokeballs. Pokeball, rather. Thank you. You the man, ball guy. Mentioned it, but I've completely spaced out and have no clue what the number was. It is now, I think we're now up to 222. It was at 218 at the beginning of the stream, and we've done 4 today. So, 222 times 3 special spawns is 666. Let's go. And that is no shiny. So, our odds are, we are over odds for a shiny special spawn. Okay. Bam, bam. Nothing there. There. Nope. Nope. Umbreon, that's cool. All those. I have all of these. All of these. I don't think it's worth. Let's go for another one. Honestly, skill issue? Yeah, pretty much. Also, that's only the ones that I could confirm that I have done based on having a recording of them. That does not include any ones that I got offline in any amount of hours I spent shiny hunting not on camera. I know, especially like I got COVID like last year or something like that, and I did a ton of shiny hunting in PLA while I was sick. Ooh, Cryogonal, nice. But yeah, I could have gotten a bunch of space-time distortions then, and that's not included. So that is a lowball estimate. That is like the bare minimum. Oh, I think I'll also do this one so I can get a more Galarian Slowpokes. Especially now that I have all of those. Oh, I don't have all of those. I got rid of the items when I respawned or reloaded. Interesting. Well, I can do that anytime. It's fine. I can just use that sandwich whenever I want. The evolution items. Yeah, we'll do this one first because this is the one that has one that we actually need. And then we can swap over to some of the other ones if we need to. Swear to God, if there's another shiny Spinnerack around here. Alright, let's see. It's only a 3-star. Catching Power Fire, Catching Power Dark, Catching Power Ice. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. You've almost definitely done some off stream too. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just yeah. Let's see. Catch Windle, catch 3 Cryogonal. Why? I mean, okay, but like, why? Why do I need to catch 3? Well, if I have to catch 3 Cryogonal, I might as well do it with Cryogonal. Do the repeat ball now. Boop. There we go. Nice. I just gotta destroy 2 more of these. Boop. Really? Perkmite. Where is this thing? Completely lost my TV remote, so my phone is taking its job until I find it. That's pretty funny. No space, no distortions. There it is. Good. Well, I'm loving that Snorunt doesn't is non-aggressive. I have a feeling we're getting a shiny Snorunt. There's a ton of them here. Holy cow! All right. I think my plan is I will do whichever ones I need for this cycle, and I'll do like one more good set of a good cycle of like finding something that I actually like need to catch or something like that, and then we will call it a night. Because I should go to bed at some point, but. Okay. I'm gonna go now. And look. you. Cryogonals are gonna have to take some time to respawn. There we go. Okay, no shinies yet. Going to bed is for cowards. I've worked 6 hours. I'm screwed. Yeah, I mean, I'm working from home, so I can avoid it for a little bit longer. But I'm stressed because like I mentioned it to my boss, but I didn't like explicitly confirm like working from home. But like I'm just gonna say, hey, that it snowed another 6 inches since yesterday when it snowed 1.5 feet. I'm plowed in. My car's plowed in. I can't really get out very easily. I'm just gonna work from home. No sleep till. I no longer have another job, to be honest. They closed my game. I'm sorry to hear that, Chev. That sucks. Physically can't work from home. Yeah, I mean, it is nice that I can work from home. It is sucky that they insist that I don't just work from home, because there's no reason for me to be in the office other than they want me in the office so that they can look over my shoulder. Not my boss specifically. My boss is very chill, but like just it's company policy is like, oh, you need to be in the office unless you're like specifically a remote worker and stuff like that. I could do all of my work from home if I was allowed to. Seems like no more Rhydon Crydon will be in this game, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's gonna get promoted too. So nice the CEO is gonna pull $33 billion payday from it. Yep. I mean, it sucks that you lost your job and no longer have any income, but have you considered the stockholders? Have you considered their feelings and how they would feel if you were still getting paid and then their bottom line was slightly lower? It's honestly kind of selfish of you for not considering that sooner. So I understand that you're feeling some pain right now, but it's a good thing to just think about from time to time. Is just consider the stockholders. That's kind of a mantra of mine, just to make sure that I'm centering myself. Don't you dare be that boss from The Incredibles. Doesn't Sean Wallace voice that character? He's so good. He's such a good. His voice is so iconic. Hello. Ooh, 2 of them. Let's go. That's what we love to see. 2 shiny snow run. Can I get a 3rd? Nope. Okay. Only 2. Only. Only 2. I heard 4 sparkle sounds. I feel like it sometimes double plays it if like it pops on screen for a second, then pops off, then pops on again. I can check to be sure, but that's another Cryogonal. None of these are shiny. Oh god. There we go. Did pull a very rare Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it's with PSA for grading now. Nice. GG's. I love this shiny hunting method. It's just like I know it's like tedious, but like the fact that like every time I do this, I'm getting 30 spawns. It's just like, oh, It's like so efficient and it's so lovely. Feels so nice compared to like having to run around for like one encounter in like Sword and Shield for like the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny ElectriCrew. Like it like getting like one encounter every 30 seconds versus like 30 every 5. It's incredible. I don't care if it's tedious. The efficiency is just too satisfying. All right, let's try it. Now the snow run. Oh, there's a third one. Let's go. We got the full line. I told you I was going to get a shiny snow run. Chinese, just 59 more to go. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I almost... Oopsie doodle. I almost switched scenes on OBS, typing that in. I used the numpad instead of the ones above the keys. Sleepwalk Shiny Hunt begins now. I genuinely wish I could just like say fuck it and stream all night and stuff like that. I would love to do that. I fear too much about you know, not screwing over work. I don't know if I should, but I do. Right. One of these days, though, I am going to just do a stream where I try and shiny hunt as many Pokemon in this game as possible. You know, not even caring about the Pokedex, not caring about anything else. We're just going to try and fill as many of the living dex shinies as possible in one stream. Have you tried being a man from Nantucket? That might make it easier. Limerick, at speaking. I have not considered it. Nantucket is too far away. It is ironically like not an absurd distance to travel for me. It's like not even a day trip. It's like maybe an hour or two away. But I have not gone to Nantucket before and don't really plan to. Man. Right. I might as well hop over here and see if there's a fourth one. Nope. Hope you're able to keep warm in this weather at least. Oh yeah, I'm not too worried. We got a ton of snow, but you know, power stayed on, internet stayed on, houses stayed warm, and other than the dogs having a terrible time not being able to go outside and run around because the snow's too high, it's been pretty chill. May I actually got off easy, just some icy roads, but not even that much. Nice. Yeah, we got about. I'm gonna say we probably got about 2 feet when all is said done. We got maybe like a foot and change, like maybe like a foot and a half last night into or yesterday into last night into this morning, but it still was snowing like all day today. Lighter, but still snowing, and we cleared off like the driveway and stuff like that around noon, and by like 6 p.m. it was already like fully covered again. I always love people talk about how cold it is when temperatures like t-shirt weather for me. Oh yeah, I mean it was like 0 Fahrenheit, so we were getting there for you, but like this is a notable day. This is not like normal. 2 feet of snow would literally trigger the purge. Yeah, that is very true. I remember, I've told the story before, but I was visiting Washington, D.C. Well, actually, I was visiting my then girlfriend, now wife, and she was living in Virginia at the time. And I was visiting partially to like see her and celebrate her birthday and stuff like that. But I also had a conference I was going to in D.C. and her apartment was like an hour away. So I was staying with her while I went to the conference and stuff like that. And I remember the second day of the conference, we got a notification in like around noon that it's possible there might be a winter storm coming, and they might like close some buildings and stuff. And we're like, oh wow, like because like we're all coming from Boston, so we're like, oh it must be serious if they're thinking about closing. And then all of a sudden, like we get notified the second day of the conference is canceled. It was only a 2-day conference, so they're like, conference is over. Everyone get out. That all of the federal buildings are being closed. And you need to get out of here because it's going to be a big snowstorm coming in. And so we all file into our cars. We get on the road. It takes me like 2.5 times as long to get back to my wife's place as it did to get in, because the traffic is like bumper to bumper. Everyone is like on the road trying to get home, get out of DC. Everyone's driving like a fucking moron who has never seen a car before. And the snow is starting to come down a little bit, and everyone immediately loses all sense of how to operate a vehicle. It's just like pandemonium on I-95, just like terrible everything. And I get back to my wife's apartment, and we're like hanging out, and we're like, I guess we'll just stay in for the night because everything's gonna be shut down anyway. And we hang out, and then the next morning we're like, okay, so we look outside. When I tell you it was an eighth of an inch of snow, it was barely a dusting, and there was traffic out the wazoo. They closed all of the federal buildings. People, there were accidents. There were like you would have thought that a tsunami had come through with the amount of pandemonium that had seemingly taken place, and it was for an eighth of an inch of snow. It was the most ridiculous, wow, you guys don't know how to deal with this weather, do you, moment I had ever experienced. And I'm not even claiming that I've lived in a bad area. Like, I grew up in New Jersey. That's not like a hugely snowy area. I now live in in the New England area, which is more snowy, but it's still like, it's not like the Midwest or like out up in Canada or anything like that. Like we it's still child's play comparatively, but like we know how to fucking drive in snow, man. We were at -22. Yeah, that's crazy. Last time I had snow, everyone thought it was a good idea to go on the Heck, Jersey. Don't you laugh at Head Jersey as you're talking about it'd be the purge if you got 2 feet of snow. I will ride or die for New Jersey. I don't live there anymore, but I will ride or die for it. You ain't talking shit about New Jersey near me. It's on site. Although I am now realizing you have Well, no, it could be New York. I was thinking, oh, you're a Mets fan. Your family probably comes from like the area. Maybe you're not making fun of New Jersey. But then, if your family comes from New York, you are absolutely making fun of New Jersey. It's born in New York. I will gladly laugh at Jersey all the time. There you go. Exactly. I was right to be defensive in the first place. Not out the wazoo. That's my go-to radio station. It's born in Queens. Fair enough. Fair enough. At least it's not the Bronx. Let's see. We have all of those. Nothing. Let me just real quick go to my boxes and move Cryogonal over to its rightful place. That's a whole lot of shiny snow rounds, huh? 169. That'll be 168. That's 169. Perfect. Those are the extra 3 shinies we got. We move. You know what? Actually, let's just release these guys. Why did I keep this Pidgeotto? Did I just forget to release it? I think I just forgot to release it. This is not a significant Pidgeotto. Screw the Bronx. I will say, like, screw the Bronx because of the Yankees and stuff like that. But like, I actually, when I visited New York last summer, we stayed in the Bronx and it was actually nice. I actually liked it. All team rivalries aside, I actually did very much enjoy like some of the neighborhoods that I stayed in and stuff like that. There was a lot of really cool like street vendors and good food there. Like it was like actually really nice to hang out there. I don't think people would have considered like the nice place of New York, the nice area of New York to like visit, but I liked it for like getting to see like what it actually is like to like live in New York rather than just visiting the tourist traps and stuff like that. Granted, I probably would have also loved the Bronx and stuff like that. Or, I would have also loved Queens and stuff like that, but like I stayed in the Bronx, so I did have a bit of a soft spot for like the people of the Bronx and stuff like that. But like, screw the Yankees. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's do this real quick just to see. I need a freaking Greninja or Froakie outbreak to show up. Because I only have the Greninja. I don't have the full line in my living decks. I don't need any of these. Sure it was the Bronx? Yes. While we're at it, screw the Phillies and Dodgers too, but for different... Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. F the Braves, F the Phillies. You know. Not a huge fan of the Nats either, but I feel less animosity towards them than other teams because they've been around less. Yeah. All of the team rivalries aside. Wait, was there another one I was supposed to... I think I was supposed to do another one a couple of rotations ago that I didn't. Don't you talk about the doggers. Oh yeah, Chev. I don't know if you were around for when I announced this, but we got a second dog a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. His name is Tony. Ooh, Mime Junior. Nice. He's a cutie, and he's been like, he's made himself at home very quickly. He has adjusted extremely well. I'm very proud of him. Alright, let's do this one. Get him on Junior. Tony gonna whack intruders for you? I mean, he's more likely than Lola is, just because he actually knows how to bark. Fortunately and also unfortunately. Fortunately, because, you know, it helps with, like you said, possible intruders and, like, letting us know when people are at the door and stuff like that. But unfortunately, in that we didn't realize how good we had it with Lola not ever barking, because now whenever we leave, we've found out how non-soundproof our side door is, and every single time we have to leave for like work or something like that, and we have to, like, we prayed him up to make sure that he's not you know, getting out, being destructive and stuff like that, because he's still very new. Every single time we hear him just at the top of his lungs, just whining and crying, like, please don't leave, and it makes it even harder to leave for work in the morning. It's so rough. Do we want a treasure one? Let's do encounter power, and then catching power flying. Let's just do catching. Okay, yeah, let's do the grind one. That's fine. We'll use this one. Why are you calling out my cousin like that? Tony Gabagool Spaghetti Bucatini. I have every time, because, you know, as a pet owner, you have to vocalize your pet's thoughts and come up with entire backstories on their personalities and stuff like that. Pick up sparkling items 10, destroy Pokeballs, catch Pokemon undetected. Oh, I hate the undetected ones. But you have to come up with, like, personalities and stuff like that, and I have definitely, like, with Lola, we have like a specific voice that we both use and stuff like that for her. When I first started trying to speak for Tony's thoughts, I tried using a New York accent, and my wife just was not having it. Could have a husky. That is true. We have Tony. We think well, he is a mountain cur mix, which is like a hunting dog. So he definitely has some of that, like, that ability to, like, vocalize and stuff like that in him. But he is not a husky. You are right. He does shut up sometimes. So many fucking Beldums. They're so annoying too. Oh god, it's the Beldum is the common one. It's like such a good shiny, so like if I got it as a shiny, I'd be so happy. But it would take me 20 fucking years to catch it. Beldums are damn assholes. Could we not attack me? If you're gonna attack something, attack my Pokemon. Primrose, welcome in. Good to have you here. Hope all is well with you. Tony the Nose. For Takini. Okay, more of those. things and have two huskies mixed with Pomeranians, so you can imagine the sheer ear destroying cat. Oh yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine that sounds like you can't hear anymore, which makes more sense why you like hanging out here. There we go. There. That real quick. There we go. Good. Oh, hello, 3 Alpha Mime Juniors. In here? There. It's so annoying how hard it is to find these the frickin' golden ones. Oh, is it right in the center? It is right in the center. Damn it. I didn't see it before. We rescued a Chihuahua mix. He has the weirdest bark I've ever heard. It's such a tiny dog. That's cute. Yeah, I'm happy for anyone who adopts a dog. It's just the most wonderful feeling in the world. We just Tony is our second. We've had Lola for coming up on 2 years in the spring, and she has just been the best dog. We absolutely adore her. And we figured, why not mess with a good thing, and possibly, hopefully, get something even better. And luckily, we scored a home run twice, because like Tony is also an absolute sweetheart. But it was I love Lola so much. She's just such a sweet girl. Every time our basement door gets opened, you'd think a nuclear bomb of helium went off. Yeah, I love our dogs so much. And we rescued both of them. They're both one of them's from originally from Texas, one of them's originally from Arkansas. Both of them were shipped up to from the south because the north doesn't do no-kill shelters as much, or the north doesn't do kill shelters as much. I can't say that they don't ever do it, but like a lot of shelters up north will ship them from the south because there's more adoptable dogs from the south. And B, a lot of shelters down in the south, because there's so many, there's such an overabundance of dogs that need to be in shelters, will do kill shelters where they put down the dog if they can't, or put down the animal if they can't find a suitable, adopter. Which I'm not a big fan of. Never had a Chihuahua before, as I'm not used to smaller breeds, but things have been pretty good so far. He's still a puppy. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, I've never had a smaller dog myself, so I'm not as familiar either. I definitely prefer bigger dogs, but, a dog's a dog's a dog. You're not going to go wrong. Was that building chasing me up a building? Get the hell out of here, you bastard. Okay. Let's do a bit more warping. Oh, you accidentally dropped something? Guess we're going deaf today. That is one thing that another thing that we've had to get used to. I feel like the second dog, like first dog, you're like, oh, having a dog means you have to do these certain things, and then you get a second dog and you're like, oh no, it's not that you have to do these certain things, it's that this specific dog makes you do these certain things. And then adding a new dog is finding a whole bunch of new quirks that you have to adapt to, and other specific things you have to avoid for this specific dog. And the conglomeration means you're just doing a lot of really weird random things, like making sure you don't leave a bra on the floor because a dog will go grab it, or you don't put your shoes next to the door because one of them will chew on the aglets. Like, it's just like a bunch of just random conglomeration of, oh, you can't do this anymore because otherwise your stuff will get destroyed, or you'll upset them. That whole business. Currently cat uncle, but one of them let me cradle her like a baby for several minutes and let out the most demonic, croaky processation squeak I'd ever heard. That's really sweet. I grew up with a bunch of cats as well, and I do like cats a lot. My wife is allergic, so I can't have cats anymore. But when I was visiting my grandparents for Thanksgiving, they have a cat whose name is Sue, which is short for tsunami because she is a menace. But she's a huge like mouser, and she is pretty skittish, especially because my parents' dogs were there and she didn't want anything to do with them. But when they went to bed at night, she would come out and she was just sitting on my lap for like hours after the dogs went to bed, and just like sitting there purring up a storm, let me pet her. It was awesome. I love being chosen by a cat. Right, no shinies, but we did get the Mime Junior, so that was good. Let's see. So I got one more space-time distortion to form. So I'm gonna fly over there real fast, and then we're gonna do one more cycle while we wait. And regardless of outcome, we're gonna call it a night after that cycle. Unless there's like literally nothing, and we can and I still need more time for the space-time distortion. Should have punted it. No, I like cats. My uncle gave us to him as his previous owners wanted nothing to do with him. That's really sad. Yeah, he's the case of previous owners breeding dogs and trying to get rid of them ASAP. Yeah, that's rough. Lola has, I mean, both, I'm pretty sure both of them have been abandoned, but Lola was abandoned twice. She got adopted in the South, and then they found her on the side of the road, like, a short time later, which is just, like, absolutely baffling to me, because, like, she is the most perfect girl. Oh, the space-time distortion just immediately appeared. We're doing the one cycle, and then we're calling it, regardless. But yeah, it just baffles me. Like, how could anyone give up this perfect little angel? But you know, there are absolutely evil, atrocious morons out there, and you know, it's a sad situation how often animals that, you know, deserve nothing but love don't get that, and it you know, anyone who's working even in a small part by adopting one animal to work towards making it so that doesn't exist anymore is doing, you know, the Lord's work, for those who are religiously inclined, or you know, just good work for those who are not. Right. Anything interesting? Okay. We're going to swap over to PLA real quick, and then we're going to call it a night, because it is 2:30 and I need to get to bed. All right, let's do this. Boop. Find the owners that did that and punt them? Oh yeah, for sure. Much more than punt them. If I had my way. That one. There are people who just realized they can't afford an animal. That was a lot of surrenders I saw when I worked at a shelter in Oklahoma. I mean, I completely get that. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, if you give up an animal for any reason whatsoever, it's immoral and wrong and evil or whatever. Like, you know, I know that my uncle, my aunt, and my cousins, they had to give up their cat because my cousin found out she was allergic to cats. And they loved the hell out of that animal, but they couldn't keep it because my cousin's, you know, very allergic to cats and just was not able to live in the house with him. But you know, and you know, if people can't afford it, can't you know, realize that they are in any way incapable of caring for an animal because of XYZ reason, that is perfectly legitimate. You either find them a new home, or you bring them to a shelter. You don't leave them on the side of the fucking road. It's as simple as that. And I'm not saying that you were saying that is the case. I'm just, you know, that happened with Lola in that specific case, and that's why I have such vehement, you know, unbridled rage at the people who could possibly do that to Lola. Because, you know, you left her to die. You left her to fucking die. That's easy. Current place would be an extra $1,000 in deposit and $100 for the extra month per rent. Yeah. No, I get that. Like, a lot of landlords have rules around, you know, which breeds, and there's you know, a ton of extra pet rent and stuff like that. Like, I get not being able to afford or not being able to have an animal for XYZ reason. We didn't adopt for so long because of those very reasons. We waited until we had a house of our own before we adopted Lola. We would have adopted way sooner otherwise. But we didn't want to worry about the pet rent. We didn't want to worry about breed restrictions. So we waited until we didn't have to worry about those things. I get it, but, like, just fucking take care of the animal, even if you're not able to take care of them long term. Context, circumstances, that matters. No. Yeah, exactly. Definitely agree with that. Missed the context. No, you're good. You're good. I wasn't you know, wasn't looking to call you out on anything. We're in violent agreement is all. I also just am a huge animal lover in general, and, like, you know, every single one of my charity streams that I organize specifically, until the most recent one that I did for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, was for the ASPCA, because I am a huge animal lover, and you know, in my mind, they are some of the most innocent creatures out there, and deserve all of the love and affection, and, you know, deserve to be taken care of. Honestly, I feel very similarly about Palestinian children. I think that, you know, there is a lot going on that is that they are innocent in, but they are suffering in, and those are the types of things that I especially feel an ardent fervor for, trying to help in any way I can. So that is where the fire comes from on that specific topic. Never defend anybody who abandons. Our farm had a series of strays growing up because of people dropping animals off in the country. Yeah, Miss Kitty and Goober, the dog, being two of the most notable. Kid should not name else. Goober I like. Goober, and honestly, Miss Kitty is very funny. Especially if it was a boy. But yeah. I think that with that, we are going to call it a night, though. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I had a ton of fun. We got 10 shinies. That's absolutely insane. We're going to go for a record number of shinies in a stream sometime soon, because it's so much fun to shiny hunt in Za. It really is. But let's go see if we can't find ourselves a raid target who is still alive at this ungodly hour. That's why I stick around here, you big-hearted gabagool. Hey. Subscribed. Thank you so much, Primrose. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that I will see you around more often. This time is generally around the time I'm live, although usually not this late. But tonight I went later because I was having fun. The next stream should be Wednesday with more achievement hunting in Leica, and Space-Time Distortions as always. You will? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Pseudo, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Congratulations, Arcanine123. You now have access to custom emotes, as well as the ability to create your own custom entrance theme whenever you first send a message in chat in a stream. Thank you, Pseudo, for your support. I'm so grateful. Oh, we got another one. Congratulations, Dobby the Skinny. As well. You both now have access to custom emotes, as well as the ability to create your own entrance theme when you first send a message in chat in a stream. Really, really appreciate the support, Pseudo, and congratulations to both of you too. Let's get some hype in the chat for Pseudo. Oh my god, Ellie. You guys are gonna... Oh my goodness. Ellie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations, Zed's mom. Bradley, Dan with a Plan, Snugs, and Sir Ralph McCutts. You now all have access to custom emotes and to the ability to create your own custom entrance theme when you join in stream. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, both Ellie and Pseudo. You guys are incredible. Always super supportive. It means the world to me. It really does. I would love to be able to do this full-time one day, and every time that you are able to donate makes it that much more likely that I may be able to do it one day. No guarantees, and please don't feel obligated to, just because I that is a goal of mine. If it never happens, that's completely okay, and I want you to be financially safe first and foremost, and always. But any extra money that you are able to send my way, I am so grateful, because I would love to be able to do this more often, and do this full time, not have to do a 9-to-5 job in addition, and it would be lovely to be able to put more time into this. But regardless, thank you so much. You've been forced to stay. Don't sleep. I am gonna go on a raid regardless, but I really do appreciate. Let's see. So we got someone doing a hardcore genlock. We got a Kaizo Ironman run. We've got Marvel Rivals. And we've got that's pretty much it in terms of people I am subscribed to streaming. I'm gonna say one of the Pokemon ones, more likely. Let's do the genlock with Player Zero. Let's send that one. Where are we going to get $2.4 million? High speed. the NCIS. I can't mimic it well because I can't yell that high, but All right, we're going on a hashtag Ectric. We're gonna go pass on the love to Player Zero. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you will join me again soon. Wednesday should be the next stream with an achievement hunting stream. And then Thursday is Stardont. Stardew without the farming. Regardless, though, I really appreciate you coming in. I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And until the next one, bye-bye.